am first generation born in New York City, from Mende descent, from Boubet descent. My grandmother on my father's side was Mende. His father was Krim. I was so far away from my ancestry being in Brooklyn, and so the only thing I had was interviewing my parents to start getting that knowledge. As an artist, I thought about my grandmother's textiles. My grandmother was a batik artist, and I thought about the way that she layered colors and patterns in her work. And then I thought about our bodies and how our bodies are also these patterns and layers of knowledge. Right now, you're looking at this huge installation that started with plastic that I got from Sierra Leone. The most affordable plastic bags of water comes in these plastic bags of water. It's called pure water bags, right? So I started collecting them from the environment. And then I thought, what if I could make a textile out of this? Thinking about my grandmother's practice. But I thought I didn't want to just use that. I wanted to start collecting things and sewing objects together, many things that I've collected on my travels. But also, if you take from a distance, they're colors. But once you start looking, there are details and so many different details in every inch of this work. Some of it are symbols that come from Congo writing systems, and I found similarities in some of the writing systems here in Brazil. Those, when you look at the candomblé marks, you see so many similarities in those marks. There's also photographs that I took in Congo. I was very interested in the connection between Congo and Brazil.
Poem Do Calma e do Silêncio, I mean, I had to go back to it every day or every other day. What has happened is that I've been able to sit with the poem, and it's been able to marinate in me. You know, it's gone through kind of a fermentation process. When I received the call to make a proposal for the biennial, for some reason I had Conceição Evaristo with me at the time, and I had just read that poem. And so it seemed to me very logical that this was what I was going to work with, you know. And because the poem was so rich, is so rich, you know, so many sediments, and each time I visit it, you know, it gives me a new way to think about the possibilities of humanity.
Essas formas, elas vieram como se fosse uma continuidade, como se fosse a extensão do meu corpo. Sabe assim, quando eu estou fazendo um crochê, por exemplo, meu primeiro trabalho eu fiz um peito. Aí era exatamente isso aqui, assim, um peito. Aí eu falei, gente, uma mulher de um peito só? Não. Vamos botar 2 peitos. Aí eu fui lá, fiz 2 peitos. Depois eu falei, bom, 5 peitos. Aí quando eu terminei aquela que trabalha com 5 peitos, eu falei, meu Deus, tetas que deram de mamar ao mundo. E aí eu lembrei da minha filha, porque quando a minha filha nasceu, eu não tinha leite. Então, assim, ela mamou em 6 peitos. Esse trabalho foi um trabalho de uma conversa, né, com o Thiago, com o Bonaventura, de fazer grandes tetas. O meu pensamento, né, a minha voz interior, disse, você vai fazer tetas nem grande, nem pequena, e você vai fazer uma teta volumosa. E aí as cores, né, vamos fazer tons terrosos. Só que na hora de fazer, eu desobedeci. Então tem teta preta com verde, tem a teta vinho, tem uma lá que é nude, aí tem aquela que ela saiu totalmente diferente de todas. E aí eu resolvi que as nossas tetas não são iguais, o ser humano, cada um é único. Enfim, ninguém estava conseguindo montar as tetas. E aí eu disse, gente, eu vou embora. Eu tenho que ir embora, não é para eu estar aqui, eu tenho que deixar o curador, arquiteto, eles vão montar essas tetas. E deu certo. Cheguei aqui, tudo perfeito.
Something that I'm very concerned about is the idea of centering oneself in trauma and repeating that trauma versus understanding that just because trauma was inflicted on your body does not mean that you are the center of that trauma. You know, we come from people who knew how to be with Earth, who knew how to be with each other, and massive years of intelligence. So now, how do we go into our bodies and find that? Right? And once we are finding it, how do we share it with each other and think we don't have to live in a world where we're centering trauma? We could do something different. And that's what I'm hoping to invite people to start having that conversation and feel it. So that's another thing. It's not about interpreting the work when you get here. It's about what do you feel? What do you smell? How does your body feel? And how can we start there?
I think what we've tried to do here is to create a generous space. We've given a lot of generosity and a lot of gratitude side by side. You know, we've given all. So if the people that come here are touched by that, then maybe we've done something good.
Essa emoção é muito grande porque, assim, com 19 anos, eu vim aqui para saber como eu fazia para participar da Bienal. E me olharam, sabe, porque ninguém acho que podia me dar a resposta. E eu, quando eu vi que eu fiz esse ato, eu falei, bom, agora eu vou voltar. Voltei para casa, assim, um pouco indignada porque não me deram atenção, mas também, ao mesmo tempo, o que essa menina, entendeu? Eu era uma menina de 19 anos. Entendeu? O que deu na cabeça dela? E aí eu falei, não, um dia eu vou participar da Bienal. Eu tenho certeza que eu vou participar da Bienal. E aí chegou o dia, né? Hoje eu tenho 54 anos. Então, assim, mais de 30 anos. E aconteceu, pela mesma porta que eu entrei para perguntar como eu faço para participar da Bienal, foi a porta que eu entrei para estar dentro da Bienal.